And we're back.
よーし、今日はここまで。みんな、お疲れさーん。お疲れ、順調ね。今のところ工程表通り。もうちょい頑張れば工期短縮できるかも。朝と夜が頑張ってくれてるおかげね。さあ、片付けして帰ろう。
あれ、葵先輩寝ちゃってますよ。
ほんとだ。
最近寮母のお仕事とかあって大変そうだったのよね。葵くん、起きて。葵くん、起きない。
このまま寝かせておいてやったらいいんじゃないかな。
でもそれじゃ帰れないんじゃ。
だからでしょ。
なるほど。あまねちゃん、あまねちゃん。
なんだ？
葵、このまま置いて帰りますんで、後のことはよろしくお願いしますね。
うん。
それじゃあまたね、あまねちゃん。
さようなら。
失礼します。
キョロキョロ。
Is that a looking around sound effect? Kyoko Kyoko? Ugh.
起きたのか？寝返りを打っただけか。そんな格好で寝て苦しくないのかな。そうだ。
I like how now Agea is stuck back there.
今頃どうしてるでしょうね。
さあ、けどあまねちゃん超ヘタレだから寝顔見てるだけかもしれないわね。
わかんないわよ。案外大胆な行動に出てるかもよ。
それは
例えば添い寝をするとか。
そう
ちゃんと告白できるかしら。
どうかな。うまくいくといいんだけど。
Looks like Agea's chat portrait back there is going to be staying with us now too. I can hear the breath of someone sleeping. So the sound of my breath. When I thought about it, I realized I was sleeping. But I didn't feel very good and still feel quite sleepy. Drowsiness is trying to stop me from waking up. I turn over on the pillow. It's Amane's voice. I thought I heard Amane. Wait, did I skip something? No. Then in my ear,
かわいいな。
I heard her clearly this time. Not wrong, that is her voice. I opened my eyes a little, half asleep. It's her. Her face is right in front of me. The light from the ceiling is bright. I see I had fallen asleep in the garage. I fell asleep when I was looking at the simple simulator on the screen because I was tired and didn't get enough sleep. Why is her face in front of me? And this pillow. It feels very good. Try to move and put my face in the pillow. This pillow is warm, and if I move, it moves too. God damn it. Is this Namine's lap? Okay, well, I mean, to be honest, I was not expecting her lap. Am I sleeping with my head on her lap? When I realize this, I'm already mostly awake. What's happening? Why is my head on her lap? I remember things from before I fell asleep, but it doesn't make any sense. I fell asleep on the chair, playing with a simulator. Now I'm laying down on the floor and sleeping with my head on her lap. Was I dreaming? How did I dream this into happening?
葵くんの寝顔かわいいな。
She's staring at me and smiling. Try to pretend I'm still asleep. She's patting my hair. She looks happy. Yeah, so cute. Her smile makes me happy. And her hands touching my hair feel good. Makes me sleepy again. Maybe I should sleep like this. With her lap as my pillow and with her touching my hair. Must be the best way to sleep. But why am I sleeping with my head on her lap? He asks for about the 15th time now. I came back to this question again, but if I keep asking it, I'll ruin this wonderful moment for myself. So I decided to keep pretending to be asleep. She leaned forward a little. Her voluptuous breasts grazed my cheeks. She's really close and looking down onto my face. How do you know all this if you're, like, pretending to be asleep? Wouldn't your eyes have to be open to, like, tell that she's looking at you and to tell that she's smiling and, like, all that stuff? I close my eyes tight so she won't know that I'm awake. Feel her body heat very close to me. What are you doing, Amine?
なんだろうこれ。心臓がドキドキするぞ。
She looked at me and said it. And then... Shoo. Something soft and warm touched my lips. But his lips? How did she manage that if you're on her lap? That is... I mean, I guess it's possible. It just sounds kind of awkward. Is this a kiss? I'll never forget the feeling of her juicy lips. Okay. It must be. It was a kiss. Surprised I opened my eyes. My eyes meet hers a few centimeters away. What are you doing, Amine?
これは葵くんが寝てて首が辛そうだったから
She's trying hard to make up an excuse. Normally her face turns red and she runs away. Unfortunately, she can't move because my head is on her lap. She's just staring at me wordlessly. She looks uncomfortable and her eyes are shaky. Did you kiss me? She froze.
してないぞ。夢でも見たんじゃないかな。葵くんぐっすり眠っていたから。
She played dumb. You're lying. I know how your lips feel. Did you kiss me? Did you do it? He asks, despite the fact that he pretty much just said that he knows that she did. She gave up and lowered her head. As if in an angry tone. I said as if in an angry tone. You know how I feel. How could you do that to me?
だってしたかったから。
Me too. I want to too with Amine. That sounds weird.
そうなのか。
She looked into my eyes doubtfully.
じゃあもう一回。
Here we go. What the hell does again mean? What do you think again means? Of course I don't reject her and just let her kiss me. Oh no, here comes these weird sounds again. Her soft and juicy lips touch mine. Why do you have to use that word? Like, could you think of anything that's not juicy? At the same time, two soft things press up against my head. Breasts are so big in this position, they can't help but press against me. Yeah, you see, like, that's why I was confused when, like, she was bending over to do that. Because, like, wouldn't her chest get in the way of, like, doing that? I don't understand how she can be, like, sitting there, like, and then bend over and kiss him on the lips without her chest getting in the way.
2回もしてしまったぞ。
She blushes bashfully. I look up her from lap. Man, that is good. I look up her from lap. From her lap. I didn't miss the her. It's still bad, though. I look up at her from her lap and said, my feelings towards you haven't changed since last year. I still love you.
本当か？
She looked surprised. I lifted up my body and spun around, changing my position and hung over Amine. And pushed her down. Oh, okay. Okay, man. She falls backwards onto the mat, then looked up straight at me with blinking eyes. I don't think we have to worry about anything yet. I'm not going to pretend anymore. Okay. Or rather, I had reached my limits. Okay. Just as I thought I want to do it with Hamine, and, well...
何を？
Well... Those kinds of things.
そうなのか？
Amane looked up at me as if she was a wild rabbit that had been spotted by a fox. On a cute, pitiable face, but right now I want to be mean, so I ventured deeper. Okay. Even knowing my feelings for her, she's completely defenseless around me, which angers me a little. And plus, she had some random take her first time away from away from her then, I thought. But if I didn't have the courage to think about what would happen after that, if I didn't have the courage to think about what would happen after if I just did it with her. What? Okay. Amane had a slightly uncomfortable look, but she made no attempt to resist me, instead waiting for my next move. Amane, I'm gonna have your first. Okay, should I just skip through this right now? I think I'm just gonna start skipping through this as I hung over her, forcefully kissed her, weird noises, and yep, let's just skip through. Oh.
どうやらそれは間違いだったらしいと先日
Alright, so what happened there? Cool, resting, they comfortable, heat to each other, and the comforting cool winds. Me and Amane closed their eyes. Amane, if you wanted to date me for this past 1 year, a sudden truth dawned on me. Amane nodded apologetically, but really?
だから聞かせ
Oh, say it over
どうや
again.
らそれは間違いだったらしいと先日みんなから聞かされた
The other, so the others had heard from Amane? That's why they've been putting up such strange attitude towards me?
それでちゃんと好きだと言った方がいいと教えられたんだがなかなかうまくいかなくてなけど伝えられてよかったよ
Well, before you even said it, we were already, blah. Somehow the order was weirdly reversed, but it worked out in the end. Then why was it you were looking at the sex ed site?
気配について学ぶ必要があるようだったので勉強していたらあそこに行き着いたんだそれはそんなにおかしなことなのか
No, not really. Knowing that once we go out, this kind of activity could be within the realm of possibility. It's not a bad idea to know about it beforehand. So that means Amane was studying about it in order to do it with me. So that's why. Drained of energy, I sat plump on the ground. What? Plump on the ground? Okay. Seriously, everything ended up okay, although the order of it was messed up. Made sure to properly tell her my feelings, and on top of that, yep, somehow as I thought about it, I started to laugh. This absurd feeling of accomplishment and the self-confidence as a guy that I gained as part of it. We were doing Amane was really cute, okay. I like you, I really like you, he says to himself in his mind. That Amane could call out in such sweet, spoiled, okay. I am probably the only one in the world who knows this. She is the Mochizuki Amane that is mine only. That's a weird laugh. She looked at me, who had started laughing, and then she tilted her head in puzzlement.
そういえば葵くんは私の胸が好きなのだな
That she used her both hands to massage them.
胸が大きくてよかったそのおかげで葵くんに好きになってもらえた
No, that's not it. I don't like you just because of that.
違うのか
Oh, well, I like them, but it's not because of those that I fell in love with you.
そうなのか難しいなでも触ってみたかったのだろいつでも言ってくれればよかったのに
No, that'd be bad. Please let me touch your breast is not something I could say.
そうか私は構わないんだが
Mind if I touch them for a bit? Nope. When I said that, Amane opened both of her arms. I feel like this is the wrong time to touch them. Bounce. Okay, we're just using the CG again. Okay, that's fine. The bounce sound effect. There's no way I could hold myself back. Not with my hands. I swerved my arm. Wait. Not just with my hands. I swerved my arms around her and divvied my face into her bosom. Okay. Why are they so soft? Let alone them, seen from blah 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 blah. I indulged in them for a while, and then we're done. Let's go home. Jiggle. She hugged me back. Amane?
私も葵くんにこうするのが好きだなんだかほっとする
Oh, hey, Ageha's gone. I didn't notice that. She's gone, but Kaneko's still there. Me too, I feel relieved. More so than the lewdness, it was a sense of comfort that was greater. Please put on a bra.
どうしてだ？
Because that's too defenseless. Please, I'm serious.
わかったぞ。会えない間、よくあの日のキスのことを思い出してた。そうすると不思議と胸がドキドキした。
Even now they're racing. And sends them beating by my face.
葵君
Them.
は私にドキドキをくれる。大好きだ。
Was he talking about his own heart when he said them? Because I don't think she has two hearts. Because I don't think your like chest beats when you're in love. You're just the heart. She said happily as she continued stroking my head. This feeling, seriously, it's the best. As though interrupting our happy time together, the clock on the wall comes into my view. Amine, it's about time we should head home, right? On this last train, if you don't hurry up, I'll take you to the station. I wanted to end like that, but it's not good that she may miss the last train.
平気だ。ここは机とエアコンがあって快適だからな。
No way. How long has it been since you went home? Asked her timidly. She started counting our fingers, holding my head.
そう。
She counted at least 5 nights. Are you settling down here again? She nodded curiously. When I saw that, I lost my motivation again. I'm home.
やっと帰ってきた。
おかえりなさい、葵先輩。
ずいぶん遅かったのね。
Well, yeah. Totally saw me being embarrassed and noticed something.
その顔は何かいいことあったの？
She grins. Did something happen? Something did happen and is far beyond her imagination. I should tell you this. So me and Amine started going out. I told them curtly because I was shy.
へえ。やった。でかした、葵くん。
And Amine,
お邪魔します。
なになに？なんであまねちゃん連れてきたの？
because she lived here. She settled down in the garage again. That's why I brought her here.
あまねちゃん、あなたって。
面目ない。
On the way home, Amine was nagged at and was downright despondent. Oh, well, drink.
おー、なんか形になってきたね。ああ、そうだな。この調子でいけば意外とすぐに飛べるんじゃない？私は飛べなくていい。なんでさ、絶対気持ちいいって。そうだろうか。きっと怖いだけだ。こんなものいっそ完成しなければいいのに。へへ、それは無理だね。だって五十嵐くんがいるもん。彼すごいよね。あんな難しいこと軽々やっちゃうんだもん。それにすごく紳士的だしかっこいいよね。およよ、またやきもちっすか？違う。私は彼と違って手先が不器用であまり役にも立てていない。そんなことないない。あまねがいなきゃソアリング部作る許可もらえなかったし。そんなの私が何かしたわけじゃない。それに設計図書いてくれるんでしょ？この子よりもっとすごいグライダーの。ああ、そのつもりだ。この機体はよくできているが細部まで煮詰められてはいない。おそらく海外の有名なグライダーを参考にしたのだろうが、 機能を理解せずに模倣した形跡があって。
はい、ストップ。その話はおしまい。
どうしてだ？
頭こんがらがるから。そういうのはあんたに一任します。
そうか。
飛ぶの怖がってる割には設計図書いたり手伝ってくれるんだね。
それはイスカが約束してくれたからだ。あの雲の上まで私を連れて行くって。
あまねにも夢見る乙女回路がちゃんとあったんだね。絶対行けるよ。あまねがいて五十嵐くんがいてくれればできないことなんてないって。
ああ。
Thanks to Tatsuya joining the soaring club, the restoration of the glider went smoothly. Just like Isuka said, he was an amazing person. Because he had to help out around his house, he couldn't come every day, but he still did more than Isuka and I combined.
ところでさ、前から言おうと思ってたんだけど。
なんだ？
そのメガネ似合ってないよ。
そうか？
あまねはせっかく美人さんなんだからさ、コンタクトにした方がいいって。
Why? What? She looks fine.
そうだろうか。
きっとモテモテだよ。
別にモテモテじゃなくていいぞ。
相変わらずお子ちゃまだな、あまねは。
Time was passing in slow motion. When I was with Isuka, it was like the whole world was glittering. I remember that it was almost like that time would last for all eternity. I didn't notice at all just how important that glittering time was. I would imagine our restoration going smoothly and a test flight waiting for me. I was living my days like a kid waiting in line to get a flu shot.
望月先生、荷物を届けに上がりました。
おお。
Since early this morning, there have been men at the Flying Fish Manor bringing packages in.
どこへ運べばいいんでしょ
私の部屋は2階の一番奥だ。
う。わかりました。
なになに？何の騒ぎ？
か。
Hearing the noise, Kotori and Hat stuck their heads out from their room. I heard their tools for Amane's work. The other day, I discovered that she was living in the school garage, and before I knew it, I had forced her to come stay in Flying Fish Manor. And after that, she officially moved in. She's not a Keifu Academy student, but she's a lecturer, and it's good for her to commute. Anyway, since there's a room open, we got permission from the owner. In good spirits, she called the lab and got the tool she needs for work sent here, but...
すごい量ね。
Yeah, really. Several computers, a drafting printer, and what must be a 3D scanner. More and more equipment and tools with unknown purposes and applications are being carried in. The room is turned into a research lab.
お願いします、望月先生。ラボに戻ってきてくださいよ。
やだ。
そんな、困るんですよ、先生。
The older man begged Domine desperately.
だってあそこにいると君たちはどんどん私の仕事を増やそうとするだろう。
それは。
それにここにいる方がリラックスできて仕事もはかどるんだ。しばらく帰るつもりはないと父にも伝えておいてくれ。
とほほ。
Seeing a grown man of reasonable age being swayed by Omine makes me realize what an amazing person she is.
にしてもあれね、研究所の人って本当に白衣着てるのね。
Oh yeah. While she moves in, we prepare breakfast like we always do. Guess we're gonna need extra big portions today. Omine will eat about that much.
にしてもまたガレージに住み着いてたなんて進歩がないわね、あまねちゃんも。
Kotori is grinning while she says such mean things. She seems overjoyed now that she can live with Omine again.
ああいうちょっと抜けた人には葵くんのようなしっかり者がお似合いだわ。 ハットもそう思うでしょ？
こが
そう思うって。
It's reassuring that you can get a duck to agree with you.
朝から動き回ってお腹が空いたぞ。
Amane came tottering into the dining hall. Breakfast will be ready soon. I was moving in, coming along.
もう終わる。
She sits down, clearly exhausted. Kodori, could you bring everyone some cold tea?
わかった。ハット、おいで。
こが
Kodori puts the tray of barley tea on her knees and heads with hat to the front door. I put a glass of barley tea in front of Amane. Here you go. Amane. Suddenly she stood up and hugged me. She hugged me so that my head was pressed into her chest. Amane.
朝から幸せだ。
She mutters with a happiness that comes from the heart. Can't tear myself away from her hearing that. Kodori's gonna be back soon.
そうか。
I'm trying to be patient too. When you say that, it makes me so happy that I want to let go even less. Yeah, but for now, please be patient and let go. I don't enjoy being ridiculed.
これからはずっと一緒だな。
Yep.
こ
No, no.
荷物運び終わったから帰るって。
She says, coming in after Hat. Evidently, we finished without being seen. No, thank you. So glad Hat came back first.
あまねちゃん、あまねちゃん、今日からまた一緒ね。
ああ、一緒だ。
Pawing happily, Amane patted the likewise happy Kodori on the head. Like I thought, Amane is defenseless against her. She's not careful to reflect.
Ageha, こここんなもんでいいか？
オッケー、上手上手。あーちゃん、こっちは？おー、さすがはマイシスター。いい感じだよ。
Masatsugu and Hotaru came to help out with the restoration of the craft, and the restoration of the craft was going smoothly. Of course, Hotaru was going to come help, but I never expected Masatsugu to come by.
ちっくしょう、騙されたぜ。
Huh?
お前に彼女ができたって言うから見に来たんだよ。そしたら相手伝ってたもんな。
あの人だよね。青兄の彼女さん。
Hotaru points to the other side of the garage.
ここの潤滑を良くすることでこっちの関節が。
She's working now. Unaware of the rumors being said about her, Amane was staring at the computer screen and muttering something to herself. Yeah. Hotaru and Masatsugu both know Amane. But it appears they had no idea that she's my girlfriend. Guess it is a little unexpected.
綺麗な人だよね。すごく優しいし。
くっそ、いいな。美人な上に年上かよ。
Is that a positive? I heard that Masatsugu broke up with the girlfriend he used to brag about. He said it was because their taste in music didn't match, but I don't get it.
ほらほら、だべってないで作業に集中する。
んだ、誰も手伝うなんて言ってねえのによ。
While muttering complaints, Masatsugu keeps moving. All in all, he's a good and friendly guy. We had plenty of help, so I could focus on the simulator. Flight seems to be more difficult to control than before the improvements. Tendencies it had are accentuated, since the aircraft was designed for the express purpose of flying the above the morning glory. Of course, that goes without saying. Everyone is making the glider that Amane is designing. I will pilot it. They're gonna let me do the best part. I can't afford to fail. I can't let it come within grasp and then slip away before our eyes like it did last year. Thinking about that again brings back bitter memories and breaks my concentration. Not enough training. Looking ahead blurrily, I saw Amane, who I expected to be working, but instead she was holding and gazing at the picture frame that was on the desk. walked up from behind and peeked at the photo with her. Those are some amazing clouds, huh? I understand why Isuka longed for them. Her reply sounded ambiguous. Looking at this picture, I had a strange thought.
どうした？
Nothing. It's just that last year we saw that cloud and I was thinking could it have been the morning glory? It's like if you look at it this way, doesn't it look totally different? Housed in the small photograph was the magnificent figure of the clouds. Outside the frame of this photo must have been an even more amazing sight. Compared to this one, the clouds we saw last year were beautiful, but maybe I'm thinking too hard about this. Whether it's a mere difference in size or perhaps this picture was just taken very well. Whatever the case, clouds like these are not a dime a dozen. Sorry about that, I didn't really mean anything by it. Apologize and went back to the simulator. For some time, Amane looked at the photograph. And just like that, our summer vacation passed before our eyes. When I noticed the Obon Festival was already coming up on that day.
あまねちゃん見て見て。じゃじゃ
The wings which were assembled and finished but unpainted were there.
おお。
あとはくっつけて磨いて塗装すれば完成よ。
まあそれが大変なんだけどね。
もうこんなにできていたのか。
Amane looks over every nook and cranny of the newly assembled wings.
よくできてる。加工技術も完璧じゃないか。
あんちゃん直伝ですから。
ねえ、どんな気分？自分が設計したものが形になるのって。
そうだな。
She looks troubled.
この人の場合もう何度も経験してるんじゃないかしら。そっか、そういうお仕事だもんね。
そうか。ジェ
Cuddly seems bored. We all want her to be as happy as we were. And that's how I felt too.
けど不思議な感覚だ。こうして少しずつ形になっていくのを見ていると気分が高揚する。
But faintly our eyes were glimmering. When we all saw that, Cuddly and then the rest of our eyes started glimmering too.
これが空を飛ぶところが早く見たいぞ。
そうこなくっちゃ。
Hearing that, Agad goes over to the wall of our workplace.
お、本。皆さん、ちょっといいですか？
She got everyone's attention. On the wall there was a chart of the processes. Places where corrections had been made in red pen catches everyone's attention.
ここにいるマーボー君とホタルちゃんの助っ人のおかげもあって工期を短縮することができそうです。
Oh. Upon hearing our jeering, Aga adds a new correction to the chart.
どのくらい縮んだの？ざっと4日。
おお、すげえじゃん。
Of course, for those 4 days we had Masusuga and Hofuru's help, but Aga and Korori worked really hard, and Azanyo getting into the groove of their work really helped too. Everyone felt like this, focusing every day on making the glider was a precious school summer vacation.
ということは？
はい、テストフライトも4日早くできるってことです。
Not really, that means right after Obon. Aga nods strongly.
もちろんこのまま何の問題も起きなきゃだけどね。今まで通り焦らず慎重に進めるべきだと思うわ。
だな。余裕あるからってヘマこくよりリードした分丁寧にやった方がいいだろ。
マー君、早く終わらせて遊びたいって言ってたのに。
あ、俺は単にここまで手伝ったんだから半端なことになるのが嫌なだけだよ。
というわけでテストフライトは今月15日に行います。
From everyone there was a rockhouse chorus of joy. So I can finally fly. My voice bled excitement as I whispered to myself. 1 year since we were chased from this garage. We can finally fly the skies over Kazegawa. While everyone else was happy, Amane alone appeared lost in thought. What's wrong, Amane?
実はな、私からもみんなに話があるんだ。
Everyone quieted down and looked at her.
先日葵くんが話してただろう、モーニンググローリーについて。
What did I say?
言ってたじゃないか。去年私たちが飛んだあの雲が本当にモーニンググローリーだったのかって。
That cloud, man, that is one hell of a sentence right there. Like, I get what she's saying, but that was just badly translated. It didn't just come to me, so I'd already forgotten about it.
それでちょっと気になって調べてみたんだ。
Amane went to her seat and turned the computer monitor so that everyone could see. There, displayed on the screen side by side, were the photos and video scans the alumni took in those of last year's flight too.
こっちの雲、私たちが去年の夏風車の丘から見た雲だわ。
Hazan Yoru went to Windmill Hill that day and saw those clouds. Such an impressive scene, they must remember it very easily.
この写真がどうかしたんですか？
ここに写っている2つの雲はよく似ている。だから私も疑わなかった。これらが違う現象かもしれないと。けれど葵くんは違うかもしれないと言っていた。それが気になって調べてみたんだ。
Not understanding what Amane was talking about, everyone listened silently.
厳密に言うとあの雲はモーニンググローリーとは呼べないものだった。
どういうことですか？
Oh wait, I just noticed, Kaneko's gone. Oh my goodness, that's... I honestly thought she was going to be there until the end. I didn't even notice she left.
発生のメカニズムは似ているが規模が全然違う。あの雲はモーニンググローリーになろうとして、しかし何かが足りず途中で消えてしまった、いわば出来損ないだったんだ。
Alright. I looked closely at the photos lined up on the screen. Surely the scale was different, or rather it was that the cloud we saw last year appeared to be in the process of becoming a morning glory.
じゃあ去年起きたんだからもうしばらくは起こらないって言ってたあれは。
That is what Amane said to us when she refused to be our supervisor.
あれは間違いだった。近いうちに起こる可能性がある。あの雲こそが今年の夏に本物のモーニンググローリーが現れる予兆だったんだ。
I still don't understand how that works. Amane's words were enveloped by the noisy chatter that erupted in the garage.
もちろん何か根拠があるんですよね。
Yeah, but weather is not like that. Like, you can't even tell what's gonna happen tomorrow. It said there was gonna be a thunderstorm here yesterday and it was just searing hot. Amane nods.
私が新型の風車を建てるプロジェクトに参加していることは知っていると思う。その仕事の資料として過去に観測された風ヶ浦の詳細な気象データを閲覧できるようになった。
Amane put that data on the LCD screen before her.
それを調べてみたところ面白いことが分かった。
面白いこと？
今から28年前 OB の人たちが飛んだモーニンググローリーが発生した前年の8月26日に私と葵くんがフライトしたあの雲と同じ現象が風ヶ浦で起こっていた可能性が高い。
それってどういうことですか？つまりかつて本物のモーニンググローリーが現れた前年の夏には出来損ないの雲が現れていたってことね。
I feel like runt isn't the right word because runt implies that it's like the smallest of the litter. I mean, like, okay. Amane explains it simply for those of us that can't follow along, and Yohu looks over the past weather data displayed on the screen. Rest of us can't understand even if we look at the data, but this girl might be able to.
出来損ないの雲が発生した翌年本物のモーニンググローリーが出現しているんだ。
たまたまってことはないんですか？
Amane shakes her head.
それが希少な現象なのだとすれば 2年連続で似た現象が起こることの方が可能性は低い。だから私はこう仮説を立ててみたんだ。あれはモーニンググローリーが出現する大きな予兆なのではないかと。
Her breath is taken away by her words, clearly stated like that. More so than a hypothesis, we heard those words as a vague prophecy.
データを見たって私たちにはわからないけど。
But that prophecy-like hypothesis had taken root in us just enough for us to believe. I believe. Right, none other than the prestigious Hamane Mochizuki is saying it.
ただ可能性があるというだけで必ずとは言い切れない。何せ風ヶ浦におけるモーニンググローリー発生のメカニズムは解明されていないからな。筑波山を越えてくる山岳波の影響であることは間違いないんだが。
Lee waves.
それで十分よ。
I'd never even heard mention of a Lee wave before.
そうです。先輩にそう言っていただけただけで私ら頑張れるんですから。いい話聞かせてもらっちゃいました。よーし、もうひと踏ん張りするわよ。
ほんと単純ね。
俺らも最後まで付き合うか。
そうだね。お兄たちが飛んでるところ見てみたいし。
Testified in the morning glory that might appear this year. Our spirits and determination are inexorably arising.
いいお湯だった。
Alright, well, I'm gonna end it there, so thank you for watching, and goodbye.